Hello and welcome to Grand Theft Auto here on, Grand Theft Auto. Today we're going to be making one of the world's easiest things in the world to make, and that's a little refill station, a transport station if you like. Yes, a transport station to take you from one point of the map to another, but also at the very same time the ability to refill your weapons in all their glory. So imagine the scenario: you've bought a minigun, and in order to refill that, it can cost quite a lot of money, and you want to get from one end of the map to another. So here it is. This is the creator, and from within here, the survival creator, we're going to create something nice and easy so that we can refill our weapons and also at the same time get a little bit of RP and some money. So in actual fact, you'll get paid, for moving from one end of the map to the other. It's nice, isn't it? So where should we go? All right, so here we are. Okay, the strip club. Fear not, people. There will be no action of a lurid nature, let's just say. But we may as well plop it somewhere, and why not pop it here? So I'm going to make anyway, play area bounds. Yeah, we've placed the trigger. Where do you want to launch the game from? Makes no odds, to be fair. You can pop it anywhere you want, but we're going to be doing it here. I don't know if it's the best place for it really, but we'll do some modifications to the area just to make it a little bit better. I think you don't even need to do that. Do you know what? Let's make it really easy for ourselves. Oh well, whatever. So, play area bounds. I've gone with this cylinder, and I'm just going to place it here, and I've made its radius 250. So we've got a nice big play area. As you can see, the yellow border there would indicate the border of our play area. We're not going to need any of that, to be fair. It's a waste of time, but it doesn't matter because, because of stuff. Right, now we need to put at least 5 of these enemy spawn points in, and if you think about this, it's very easy. If you think about this is where the enemies are going to pop up from when we will be trying to survive the onslaught of enemies. Now obviously, if you want, you can place as many down as you like. If you want to traverse the map in a rather speedy fashion and refill your weapons, then the less the better, because obviously but equally, if you've not really got much to do, maybe you just want to meander. In which case, perhaps you're going to put all 15 down, and you can go ballistic on it. But whatever. We're just going to go like this. So I'm going to pop this guy here. I'm going to pop this guy here. I'm going to pop this guy here. I'm going to pop this guy, right there, and then this guy I'm going to pop right there. And there's our 5, just to get the ball rolling. And just so we all know where we are, I'm going to put our player spawning points here. There's 4 of those, so we may as well pop them all in. In fact, I don't think you've got a choice. I think you have to assume that you would that you may have 4 players. I don't know. Never had 4 players play one of my maps. You can see it says land vehicle spawn points. Now if you're in it for the long haul, you could pop down some spawn points for your cars. As it is, we're not. So survival configuration, everyone, in the main menu, go to land vehicle options and disable the land vehicle options on all waves, and also do the same for the air vehicle options, so that they're now both disabled. How many waves would you like? Now here's the thing: if you set it to 5 waves, it's going to be the shortest you can have, because that's it. So that's it. It's 5 waves. We can set it to be speed waves, but just so you know, if you're trying to respawn ammunition and perhaps you want to refill all of your ammo, if you go to wave 6, from wave 6 onwards, the weapons will respawn in an infinite manner, as long as the baddies don't die. Which we can make happen if we wanted to. So, for example, should we? Let me just think. Is there a point to doing that? Well, we could. I always end up overcomplicating things, but there we go. I'm going to go to wave 6. So we'll just see. You'll see. Now, wave configuration. Wave 1 configuration. The current wave that was selected is 1. We could have switched to any of the 6 that we chose. We're going to just go for 1. The intensity of the bad guys, just put it on maximum. You know what I mean? Now, how many stages do we want for each level? Well, you can have up to 3. So this is for every single wave. You can have 3. And if you look on the right-hand side of the screen here, one stage is 20 enemies. We're on the speed run. 20 enemies, more than ample. We can probably lower that. I think if we go up to here and go to low, you know, you could just have 5 enemies. It's barely worth bothering, is it? But you could you could refill your weapons and teleports or whatever. But you know, you may as well at least make it worthwhile, and you are going to get some RP. So I'm going to set mine to the maximum intensity and have 3 stages, meaning that 60 baddies will be on the screen. Enemy difficulty, we can set it to expert, because in fact, you know what, just set it to easy. It makes no odds. Do what you want, it makes no odds. I'm not going to tick this, and I'm not ticking that, and I'm not ticking this. Skip this bit for now. Well, we can go there in a second, but first let's go to advanced configuration, and it's this point where we're going to be fine-tuning our enemies. So squad configuration in the wave 1, which we're editing, I'm making that more complicated. This is the primary stage, the first stage of wave 1, secondary stage, and we set it to 3. So there's the tertiary stage, the third stage, stage 3 of wave 1. So the primary stage, I'm going to set it to 4. It's already set to 5, and everything here we can lower that to 0. That's already on. I think that's as low as that goes, and the health is already on low. So brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Secondary stage, we're just going to reproduce that. So squad armor. So that's down to 10. Actually, did you just think? Yeah, I did. Hold on a minute. Oh. Squad health. Now the secondary stage is down to 100. So trust me. I'm not entirely sure why that's done that, but who cares? So here we go. And I put combat ability poor. Nice. Brilliant. Now let's go back. Enemy weapon loadouts. This is how. What are they going to carry? Well, we don't want them having nasty guns, do we? Because they're going to kill us with those nasty guns, and quite frankly, guns are dangerous. Well, so are knives, to be fair, but less dangerous in comparison to guns, because we, my friends, will have a gun and the enemies will just have knives. And so in the competition of do knives beat guns, well, we'll find out, I guess, in a minute. And then pick up loadout is our final place we were going to go. So I backed out there the menu to go to pick up loadout. For us, this is in game. Now, what weapons do you have? Yeah. Okay, because whatever weapons you want to play with in here, pick away. You can pick anything. But if you, for example, have a minigun, you will be of the opinion that those can cost quite a lot to refill. You know, should you be in a scenario where perhaps, let's just say, a griefer has come and is griefing you, and you're like that, going, "Oh no, I'm being griefed by a griefer." And you've used all your miniguns, or maybe there was a mission and you know, you used your minigun. You know, it seems fair enough, doesn't it? Because that's what happens with miniguns, you just use them. Well, this will be the bit where, in my case, I'm going to set the weapon pickup for the person that's playing to minigun. But don't worry, fear not, because again, this is unlimited refills if you do it right. Okay, so. I think you get 100 minigun rounds. I was in a recent scenario where I ran out of minigun rounds. It was very depressing, and this is where the idea came up from. So there you go. Okay, so we've selected it currently in wave 1. If when the weapons spawn at the beginning, they will load some miniguns. You've seen that, right? Okay, back out there. See this wave configuration, we've just set wave 1, and if you look at the bottom there, it says if I press X on the controller, I can copy the wave configuration. I can copy it to just wave 2, or I can copy it to every single wave. So now every single wave is now like wave 1. Great. That means I don't have to do half the stuff we've just done. Now, if I go into wave 2, I'm going to keep the miniguns in wave 2. Wave 3, I could go to pick up loadout, and as you can see, it says miniguns, but now I could say, well, sniper rifles are usually quite handy if you tend to use them a lot. So, you know, why not? In my case, I'm going to refill the heavy sniper rifle. See? Oh, sugar. See? He said. Cocking it up. So now we have got a refill point for miniguns and heavy sniper rifles. Brilliant. But wait, yes, I hear you cry. This is why. Why would you show us this? Well, it's just good. That's why. Oops. Now you can just go here, see, and select the next wave, and off you go. I can't really think of any other. What I would suggest, sorry, it was very loud, if you are going to edit wave 6, which is the one that potentially can respawn an unlimited amount of weapons, is if you were to hang on, if you were, you know, if you make the levels so that you can make this last forever, say, then here you would pick, you know, well, you could mix it up a bit, couldn't you? You could say, right, I'll have a proximity mine, I'll have sticky bomb, I'll have a minigun, because why not? I'll have the grenade launcher, and I'll have, why not get myself an RPG, and so on. And so on, in the sense that we could just do that as well. Now you could do this for each level, and every time you do this, it will just refill each weapon by a factor of whatever you've set it to. So maybe 1 if you've set it to that. I don't know what you're going to do. You know, it's each to their own, really. You can decide. I'll let you decide. It's your game. So I've mixed it up a little bit there. You can do what you want with that. But remember, wave 6 will infinitely respawn. So it's all to play for there. Now let's just go to placement, and as you can see, I've got suddenly lost. There we go. There's our baddies. Now let's just imagine we want to make this a level in which we can have the baddies sort of trapped in, if you like. Well, there is a thing for that. I can't remember what it is. God damn it. Is it in barriers? I feel like it is in barriers. Should be a barbed wire. Is that it? No. That's just a gate. That'd be funny, wouldn't it? There is a barbed wire fence, and there it is. Barbed wire link fence, double fence. And so what we could do, for example, is we could say, right, we will make it so that our baddies, incidentally do this, we'll make it so our baddies can't go past a certain area. Yeah, like so. And I will demonstrate this now. What this will do is allow you to maximize the wave 6 issue, if you like, that was is there a gap there? There is. So again, you just got to go around and make sure that there are no ways out. Now we've put that on, so I can just go like that. Great. Okay, let's go back, and if you see there it says preview and test, and we can actually just test it, but we can also preview. So let's go to preview. And I haven't put any weapons down yet, so don't forget that. So this is why it's vitally important that you either preview or test, but you have to do at least a test. But we're going to see if our buddies are trapped. They may not make any effort to come near us, in the sense that there's stuff in the way. But we just want to see, do they stay trapped? If indeed they are trapped. Okay, here they come. This is where you suddenly find out you've left a massive gap in the fence. and they can kill you. Right, now we I don't know if I can... what have we got? Machine gun. Okay, so we can shoot them. You can see what's going on there. We're shooting the baddies. They're dying. They don't appear to be getting through. So... that's good. Okay, exit preview. So far, it's looking good. It's looking good. Now... we need to put some pickup positions for our stuff. Where are we? We're over here. Now, bear in mind that we're, not really walking for miles, do we? So I'm just going to pop these here. I'm going to zoom in a bit because you can get these quite close, and if you do get them close enough, you can make it a little bit easier. So here we go. Flick. Every time it does that, red, go. Red, go, and so on. Do you need me to do that? I could do that. I've messed it up on that one, but and go, and then I'm going to go around a bit. Go. Oh, sugar. That's zoomed off, didn't it? It did, didn't it? Okay, everyone, let's do it together. Ready? And go. And go. And go. We need 18 of these down because again, think of this as a refills point for your ammunition and wait for it. And no, I think I messed up. One more there. Okay, and then go to the top there. You can see there's a health. I messed it up. Don't mind. We'll fix that. Health, armor. So we can refill our health. We can refill our armor. And there's the last of the mystery weapons. At this point, if you wanted to, you could actually just override the weapon selection and be whatever you want. I think it's better to do it the other way, so there you go. So that's that. Looking good. And we're right outside the strip club, so arguably, while these guys are just doing nothing, you could possibly just nip into the strip club and, don't know, taking a show or something. I don't know. I don't even know if it'll be operating. Obviously, it's not going to be operating. Now, let's imagine that you've done that and you're thinking, yeah, everything's set. Now, is everything set? Because sometimes you want to decorate it, don't you? You can set. We can do that. I mean, why have it, look boring? So if we go into the props, we can see we've got different categories, and these categories allow us to do different things. For example, I will just randomly place a ramp. I'm going to do. Can we do a large ramp? Well, we'll do a ramp. I'm going to put a ramp there. This random large ramp, in fact, you know what? I'm going to go like this. It can go here. The ramp can go there. The ramp will allow us, in theory anyway, at the very least in theory, we don't know. In theory, if you stand on the ramp, the characters, if you like, will just stand still. So, let's go back to this small ramp. We can put this here, in theory. So, does it look like? Yeah, it just looked weird, didn't it? It looked weird, so I don't know why I did that. I'm going to do that. So, if you stand on the ramp, the baddies freeze. That's what usually happens. I don't know why. Weird it was, really. You can put some signs on. I think the signs are a little bit dreary if you just go for signs. Stunt signs is where it's all at. And then you can decorate it with a few, maybe you want to have a hot dog. Or you just want a snack. A bagel, Because sometimes killing baddies can get terribly, complicated, so to speak. You can put some trees down as well. Really go into it and have a good time. If you put prop stacking on, I don't know if you're going to do the trees really, but you could have done. You could decorate it around. It goes a bit crazy as to regards what you could do. Let's put a random tree. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll put a tree down here, like so. And we'll put the trees behind us as if to suggest that there is no sort of behind us area. Well, there you go. It's not bad. It's not great, but it'll do. Now, also, there are dynamic objects, and dynamic objects do offer potential to be quite interesting, although often or not, it rarely ends well with these. The amount of times I put these in, only to find out that they don't work. For whatever reason. So I like to drop a few in anyway, even though they don't work. I'm going to put a large ball, I'm going to put a medium ball, I'm going to put a small ball, I'm going to put a bowling ball, I'm Gonna put a couple of bowling pins, I suppose we may as well. On the off chance that these spawn in. They will spawn in when we go to test the game, if you do it with the other controllers. They'll spawn in when you go to test the game, but they won't necessarily spawn in when you are, you know, done. Is there a blimp? Can you see the blimp? I feel like there is a blimp, but I can't remember if it... Oh, it's in stunt signs, isn't it? Oh, right, okay, forget that then, because often or not, it goes wrong. Okay, we're going to take a picture of the strip club, because no doubt that will get... Oh, look at that, we can get some get off. I'm trying to go down there. Okay, I've got a picture of the strip club. Lobby camera, go. Okay, is there anything going to go back? Anything else we need to do? We've got to preview and test it, and we need to go into the survival details. So let's name this. I think I'm up to number 7, who knows? Number 7, Strip Club of Death. Strip Club of Death. Death Strip. Death Strip. And it's got 6 rounds, okay? Because it's important that you remember this stuff. It's death by the strip club. Save Foo and the girls from those nasty gang members. Yeah. Alright, that makes sense. It actually makes sense, that, but there you go. And we're going to take a picture. So let's take that picture. I don't know, is it weird? Is this weird? Well, we'll take a picture. We'll take a picture of that there. Say cheese! I guess. Okay, back out of that. Have we done everything else? We haven't got a blimp. I'm going with a test in the sense that we've put our dynamic objects in last. We're not going to put any other objects in. And then when we save this, will the dynamic objects be in the game? Let's find out, because they don't normally come in the game. So yeah, if you wanted to, though, obviously at that point you could decorate. I'm going to test the spawn points. Here we go. The trees are in. If we look behind us, we'll probably see the dynamic objects are in. Although they might not be. I don't know. Can you see them? Yes, they are. Now that's what it should look like, but they won't be there when we play the game. So, you know, whatever. No, let's go. Okay, so far the baddies are stuck. They can't get at us. That's good. And I'm now going to stand on this ramp and see what the baddies do. See, they've now I'm going to shoot these baddies, because why not? I mean, look at we would normally get our RP at this point. Our RP. Oh, of course we're only testing it though, so that's better. Wait, was that it? Yeah, I guess so. Well, we've done a speed round, haven't we? Was that too fast? I don't know. Oh well, let's just save it. We save it. Always save first. And then publish. And off we go. So shall we go and see? Let's go and see what it's like. We'll play it. You can always skip it if you don't want to see it, I guess. Gosh, I suddenly got hungry. Okay, so we'll go to online. I think we have to play the GTA Online first. So invite only session, just to avoid any, people. We're just going to torment us while we're doing this, I suppose, is what I'm saying. Right, here we are. So, press play on your game, go to online, go to jobs, go to play job, go to my jobs, go to survival, and in this scenario, you will have the list of jobs that you've made. Now, obviously, you won't have the list of jobs that I've made unless you decide to go and add them. So do feel free to go and add them. There's our death trap. Why have I not... I've missed out 5 and 6. Well, whatever. Anyway, death strip, which I've also spelt wrong. It's all going wrong. Anyway, don't worry, I can fix that. We can fix that. We can edit it. But anyway. So here we are. Time of day, night time, but of course all the girls come out at night. So now you can see, look. I don't know what weapon I'm short of, but £24,000 to refill all my ammo. Let's see if we can save some money. So we're going to play the game. This really honestly should be a really easy gig, but remember, you can either play this fast if you just need to get out of it, you refill your weapons and go, or you can take your time. We're going to find out if we can go in the strip club. I'm dying to know. I've got to say, it never occurred to me, but I am intrigued. Now you can see there at the top right, it's just cost me $200 to play this. So far I am refilling up these weapons, and as you can see, let's just go to this. Very nice, refilling, very nice. Now it's 100 top up per go, so that's why I did the first few rounds as this, because why not? Now if I can get on that ramp before they get here, too late, never mind. Right, now we don't know if they can get through this because this hasn't been 100% tested. I'm assuming they can't, but they, again, look, you can see now they've stopped, and if I get off this, okay, so let's kill these. There's the RP. I'm shooting the fence, but I don't think it matters. And then if I jump up here, they should stay over there now. See? You'll see they stay over there. They don't want to move. Well, they actually they'll move. So fair enough. Anyway, look, we're getting some RP. Boom. You can shoot these with any gun you want. I'm just using this because, well, it's a really good gun. I mean, look at that. Look how fast you can kill all these guys in. Alright, so fantastic. Brilliant. Now, 59 kills. One of them died without me killing him. Mystery, that, isn't it? Alright, now obviously I can refill. Let's refill just to check. Let's go back onto that. Look at me. Full. Nice. Now let's just see if we can go in the, I'm dying to know. Can you go in here? Oh my god! You can go in the strip club. I'm intrigued. I've never. Can you go through the door? You can go in. I'm right in the strip club. Oh my word. That's fascinating, isn't it? Shame you can't just get yourself a drink. Right, let's just check. No baddies. So you could do that. Oh, were we in the game? Did it bring in the dynamic objects? There's me concentrating on the wrong thing. No, it didn't. It didn't bring in the dynamic objects. So that's a shame. But you can go in the strip club, so I don't know. There's no one in there, you know. But again, this is all stuff you can do. You can mess about. You could have a little route around the strip club. I'm dying to have a look around there just to see what's in there. Really, just to see. I'm not too sure what's in there, but still. And then we can just annihilate all these when we're ready. So that's really good, isn't it? So again, the longer you spend on this, the more money you'll make. And you can see we're going to really clear up on our RP. The RP, isn't that funny? The RP on this game, when you do a survival mode, is capped for the amount you can earn by shooting the people. So bear that in mind. I'm just going to speed shoot everyone. What have we got here? Oh, we've got some weapons. Let's see if we've. Well, I don't need all this, but there. It's good, isn't it? It's daft. Okay, so what we're doing well. We're on wave 3. You could have set this. Remember, if you remember at the beginning, we had a choice of how many baddies. You could have just had 5 baddies spawning. I think I've cleared up on the RP. There's no more RP, so unless that's affected by. No, just no more. I've cleared up on the RP, so it looks like it must be about 120 times RP. So we've sped through that. And again, if we'd set this to 5 levels, it's obviously going to go even quicker. 5 baddies at 5 levels. I mean, it's going to barely take any time at all. And again, you can refill on any of the weaponry that you want. Remember, I've just done these because I just use them, really. I use this. It's my favourite gun in the game. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Anyway, so what level are we on? Did anyone pay attention? Was it 4? Let's just see how long it takes to kill with my finger on the bullet gun trigger. Not bad, is it really? Again, you know, like if you think about it, you do really well for timing on this. It's great. So that was wave 4. We've got 2 more waves to go. 60 kills, brilliant. Now you can do this as well. You can back up and shoot and continually refill. Obviously, I mean, you know, do what you want. You could put the weapons wherever you want it to be. There you go. I've filled up, and then I'm going to shoot these guys and collect as I go. So watch. So you can do that too. I don't know. You could do different things. I'm just clearing up this round so we can get to round 6. Round 6 is where it's at. Okay, so round 6. Here we go. This is where we were destined to go. And let's find out. Let's find out how long we can, or how much we can refill our weapons. So if you can remember, we on round 6 mixed up the categories a little bit so that I could fill up. Now a lot of they're all disappearing. Gosh, I must be short on some stuff then, I guess. Okay, what else have we got? I didn't put any grenades down, did I? Full. One more of them. That's full. Yeah, well, whatever. Okay, so this is wave 6. Now, wave 6 is unique. Wave 6 onwards are all unique in the sense that, as well as getting the weapons, and this is where locking these guys off is a really good idea, because what happens now is that if we take our time, you will see that these weapons that I have collected will respawn. So let's have a look and check it out. Let's just check it out. So now this is where, if you mixed up your weapon category on this bit, you could essentially just refill each weapon one at a time. There you go. You can see they're slowly popping back in. What else do we need? I don't know. Well, I needed one of them. See, what was that? Proximity mine. Just collected that. Just collected that. It's good, isn't it? So we've refilled, but wait, let's not rush. Let's just take our time and see if those also pop in for our unlimited refill. Let's find out. Have they popped back in? I don't know if they popped back in. I'm just sat here daydreaming. Yes! Yes, look! Pop back in. Okay, so let's see. Have I refilled now? Oh, I've just picked something else up. What was that? Grenade launcher. How am I doing? Pardon me. On the grenade launcher. Well, I could stick around for one more and we'll pick up the other grenades. So you see, we're taking our time now. We're not rushing. But those baddies over there, they can't do anything about it. They're stuck over there. We could set this. I mean, obviously, you set it to whatever you want to do. If you want to have a challenge, don't put them behind a barbed wire fence. And they'll just come at you with the knives or what have you. We are making this the easy way to refill your goods. Incidentally, while we're here, let's just all admire this fantastic costume and the fact that I can say hello on the game. Hello, game. There it is. This is an absolutely fantastic number. As you can see, a lovely tattoo across that leg there. There's one on the other leg as well. You can't see it with the boot. Just got a fresh tattoo on the arm there. And that tattoo that you see on the back, very nice indeed. That's a rarey. You've got to collect them. Did it come back? Yeah, there we go. Let's just go in there. I think I'm now full. Yes, I am full. The postman's just arrived. Let's see if he rings the bell, because that'll back everything up. He's taking his time. No, he's going. Okay, the postman is leaving. Alright, so let's just kill these guys and see what we get. So here we go. So you could have spent loads of time on that though, couldn't you? Refilling your weapon. It's good, isn't it? It's a good little thing. Right, okay, so here we go. And again, you can make your own. I've done it this way. I've done a few different ways. Those other death traps that you may have seen are all different techniques. But here we go. Let's see what we get for our time in troubles. for making our own thing. Well, there you go. We've got 13 grand. 1,000 RP. And we've refilled. So let's double check it. Go back into free mode. And of course, it's going to drop me off where we were. So, which, you know, if you'd have put that at the other end of the map, perhaps that would have been a handy way of refilling, earning some money, and getting from one end of the map to the other. Obviously, if you set it to quick mode, so that you're just like doing the least amount of work, you're not really going to get much in the way of money, but you will refill your ammo. And again, remember how much that ammo was at the beginning. It was 34 grand, wasn't it, people? It was 34 grand. It's a lot of money. Right, let's exit this car and just quickly check. Look at that. My ammo. Obviously, I just I've just shot some people. But there you go. We could have done with putting, what did we need? A couple of grenades just to make the numbers up, really. But let's face it, it's just crazy. So there you go. The minigun, incidentally, is also the same ammo as the Widowmaker. So be aware of that. If that means anything to you, then take that. You know, if you've got a Widowmaker, but you want to refill it, well, you just drop all those minigun things down. Now, before we go, let's just quickly go back into the job. Play job. My job. And we will not start it, but we're going to see. If you remember, it was, I think it said 34 grand to refill our ammo. Let's see what it will cost now. Well, look at that. 5,000. Yeah, a couple of bits. I don't know what the bits were. I wonder what they were. Some random stuff, I suppose. So that's that. So you see, we've saved 30 grand. We got paid 13 grand. I mean, all in all, it's a win-win. So there you go. That's my video for the creator. I can set this so I can actually now see my lips moving. That is the video for the creator. I hope you've enjoyed the video for the creator. And, well, I guess with that, seeing as how I'm here, I may as well go and visit the strip club.